What's up, y'all? It's your boy Kev on Stage. Time for In Traffic with Kev on Stage, where we talk about pretty much anything you guys suggest or that's going on in the world. Today's suggestion came from the email and said, Kev, what do you think of women pastors like Stephanie Bond, Bishop Cheryl Brady, Paula White, and even Sarah Jakes? I don't think Sarah Jakes is a pastor. I think she's a first lady. I don't know of Stephanie Bond. I know of Paula White. I've like heard her preach. Not a full message, just, you know, flipping through channels. And actually was at Cheryl Brady's church for watch night, and she preached a phenomenal message. And I have nothing against women pastors or women preachers. A lot of people who grew up similar to I do. They had no women in the pulpit, and, you know, things like that. Just wasn't my experience. From as long as I can remember, in every church I went to, there was women speakers. There wasn't as many women pastors. Mind you, when I was a kid, I said this in a couple of videos, I went to one church. There's just one church I went to. We didn't really visit. There's not many black churches in El Paso. And the one other black church was a split from our church. So there wasn't a big sample size. That's the first 10 years of my life. And we had evangelists who spoke on Sunday night, not really Sunday morning. Nobody spoke on Sunday morning but the pastor, ever. No guest preachers, no assistant pastor, no deacon, no minister, nobody but the pastor. But on Sunday night, it was a mix of, you know, pretty much all the other evangelical staff. You know, my mom spoke before, everybody spoke. You know, that's when pretty much everybody else spoke, and we had Sunday night service every day. So growing up, there was no difference between, you know, a women's speaker than a male speaker. Now, as far as pastors, I know some people don't mind women speakers, but are against pastors. Again, not my concern. I just feel like God can use men and women. I think He can use them equally. There's nothing in the Bible that I've read, and I don't remember being taught. I don't know the scripture that people use, if they use the scripture or if it's just personal opinion. So I don't even know. There's nobody that's been teaching against it, so there wouldn't be any scriptures to cite. And just out of personal experience, as long as a speaker is prepared, I don't mind. And to be honest, I've seen more male speakers unprepared for their message than I've seen female speakers unprepared for their message. Now, and that's just in my life. You may have different experiences, but listen, you know, you asked about Cheryl Brady and Sarah Jakes. I enjoy Cheryl Brady immensely. And I was at one church last Sunday, 2 Sundays in a row. And Sarah Jakes does like a exhortation part. She doesn't speak, but she doesn't preach the main message, or she hadn't. But she does like a, you know, 10-15 minute exhortation, kind of like a mini sermon. And it's fantastic. And I've heard her speak before. So listen, look, if you're called by God, you're called by God. If He could use a donkey, you can use a man or a woman. Well, I'm not, look, man, I've had some of the best messages I've ever heard from women. Not that men haven't spoken great messages, but, you know, I'm just saying all that to say there's no difference for me. For me, I don't mind. Melissa's mom actually spoke one of the best messages ever. And, now I can't remember the title, of course. It's just gone. So, yes, that's how I feel. Thank you for asking. I don't think I've ever been actually asked that. I've seen a lot of people in YouTube videos comment that, though. Like when women were speaking on, I've seen a lot of that in comments. See, this is why you shouldn't have women pastors or women speakers. I don't know where the basis comes from. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you later on. Have a great day.
What's up, everybody? It's Kev on Stage. Go subscribe to my YouTube page. Don't you be bitter. Just follow me on Twitter. What's up, everybody? It's Kev on Stage. Go subscribe to my